Hello everybody, Manithral here. Welcome to the OSRS weekly update video. And yes, finally there's an update. There, for a while, there's just a lot of blogs. But today we have diversity and inclusion changes, and Questspeedrunning updates. So as far as diversity and inclusion, so if you're an avid fashion escaper, romancing royals, love a good story or a quest, they got a few changes this week to guarantee to make people happy. First, changing anything about your base character model is now completely free, with no limitations. So this means they got freebies. Here's a shoe shop in Religa, Theslia's a shop in Varrock, and the hairdressers in Falador and the makeover mage. So you may now choose to romance either the handsome Prince Brand or Astrid. Doesn't matter anymore, regardless of your character's gender. If you're not looking for any long-term commitment, you can now choose to become your selected royal's best friend instead of marrying them. Honestly, I thought this was already done, but I know it's done in RS3, but so they're finally getting this up to date now too. So the gender requirement for the recruitment drive has been removed and replaced with a new puzzle, which will test your powers of observation. In addition, you'll receive 3 KGP for completing the quest. You'll also notice that anyone can join any consortium company now, accepting the Red Axe, regardless of the gender they possess. I remember there was one, I believe that was females only. So now you can join anyone. I tried to join the Red Axe the last time I did that quest, but it didn't work. You'll also notice that anyone can join. Following the completion of the feud, all NPCs in the town of Polnovich will revert to their usual names instead of going by Ali. So you can learn more by speaking to the citizens during and after the quest. And if you got an itch for something more mischievous, both male and female hand members can now be pickpocketed at level 15 thieving, granting 22.2 per successful pickpocket. Skill guide and level up messages have been updated, of course, accordingly. The coin side, with above changes, barbarian village inhabitants of any gender now drop clue keys. Hurrah! Surprisingly didn't before. King Rold has finally got some long-lasting compliments from the Varrock Bards, now supplying them with armor, just like the counterparts in other cities. So I'll change that up a little bit. Lastly, citizen models across Gilnor are now more diverse. You'll notice a greater variety of farmers, warriors, guards, paladins, heroes, knights, tribespeople, and regular folks. They're still working on more diversity and inclusion changes, but they're not quite ready to talk about them just yet, as they're probably doing some more final touches, obviously. But that's pretty cool. And also we got the Questspeedrunning, which they are adding the Prince Ali Rescue and the Beneath Cursed Sands to the roster. So Prince Ali Rescue is 30 agility, 30 mining, 30 woodcutting, 30 firemaking, and base combat at 25. Items, 100 coins, 1 stamina potion, 3 energy potions, 2 tuna. Trophy times is 17 bronze, 14 silver, 12 gold, and 11 platinum. Beneath Cursed Sands requires quite a bit. You have Contact, Recipe for Disaster, the Frenetic Exiles, Horror from the Deep, King's Ransom, Night Waves Training Grounds, Animal Magnetism, 65 Agility, 55 Firemaking, 65 Crafting, 60 Mining, 60 Smithing, base of 85 combat, a player-owned house in Polnovich. Items are 10k coins, 6 stamina potions, 3 in bank, 30 sharks, 25 in bank, 12 Ceridoma Brews, 8 in bank. 6 Super Restore Potions, 4 in bank. Super Anti-Poison, 12 Water Skins, 8 in bank. Abyssal Whip, Dragon Defender, Bando's Chestplate Tassets. Primordial Boots, Nissan Face Guard, Fire Cape, Amulet of Fury, Berserker Ring, Barrows Gloves, 500 Runite Bolts, Rune Crossbow, Black Dragon Hide, Body and Chaps, Ava's Accumulator, and the Book of Law. And this will be 52 bronze, 40 silver, and 32 gold, and 28 platinum. As so, for those who want to know more about the testing, here are the requirements for the currents that they currently have set, which is a Taste of Hope and the Sins of the Father. So, for a Taste of Hope, you got 56 bronze, 44 silver, 36 gold, 32 platinum. Sins of the Father is 90 bronze, 72 silver, 60 gold, 54 platinum. Keep in mind, those are testing. So those are not currently available outside of the betas. So they've also made the following changes to Speedrunning Worlds. Ammo dropped when fired now only appears to the person who fired it. Lit fires now lasts a consistent amount of time before going out. Ash left behind for fires now only appears to the person who lit the fire. Poison, venom, and disease effects are now correctly wiped when starting or ending the speedrun. They are aware of an issue that dropped because of the inventory overflows, for example, when you're given an item, but already have full inventory that are not currently deleted when starting and ending the speedrun. So they expected to go to global fix for this later this month, so in the meantime they will manually fix particularly bad instances of this problem where as needed. Also, as an added extra, Quest speedrunning trophies have been made lighter, so without using cheaper metals. And as always, they love to hear what people have to say, so go check out the feedback. There's a RuneScape speedrunning Discord, Quest speedrunning Discord, and speedrun.com. So do check that out. Speaking of Quest, he made a couple of Quest quality of life changes to rat catchers. The rats will absolutely hate this announcement, but they made it easier for the cats to catch them. Cats will now run away when they reach 1 HP against the fight of the king rat, which is kind of nice. Now your furry friend can accompany you till you want some death runes. Lastly, the guards in the mansion segment of the quest have haven't had a pay raise for quite a while, so they become quite lax in their duties. They should be easier to anticipate, which they weren't too bad before, to be honest. Tombs of Masket. So as they discussed last week, they made some adjustment to Osmond's Fang. In case you missed it, the big change is that the weapon now rolls for accuracy twice, but does a re-roll on an enemy's defense. So that's the main thing right there. This behavior will be reflected everywhere except for the Tombs of Masket, where the Fang will act as it did before the change. Halloween 2022, so they're happy everybody was able to enjoy it while it was here. Firstly, you'll get more treats per drop, higher chance to get treats in the first place, and reduced cooldown on treats when gathering log spores or fish. So it is still sticking around a little bit longer, but they're just glad everybody's enjoying it. Lastly, they noticed that they're guessing the size of the global goals, as anywhere between 500 million to 1 billion. As a heads up, there's not even the smallest guesses. And people might even be off by 100 million, so they're not really saying much there. But it's been over a month since Crack the Clue 3 began, so they're fully watching and enjoying everything going on. And if you're wanting to start, there is some places to hunt. You have the Reddit of 2007 Scape, the Reddit of Crack the Clue, and then you got the Crack the Clue Discord server and the Runestone Hunters Discord server. Obviously, this is probably leading up to Leagues 4, so that's my guess right there. Especially when it said Runestone Hunters. Other changes corrected the 42 mining requirement for what lies below to be the recommendation. The issues with the Divine Rune Pouch T, including a visibility bug in the fourth slide, and the issues where ZMI payment menu wouldn't highlight correctly has been fixed now. You may now reclaim the Darkness of Hollow Vale reward tome after completing a Taste of Hope from the chest located in Bird Rot Hideout, if you'd like. Fix some incorrectly formatted dialogue in the Big Chinchampy bird hunting quest. The world switcher now display all worlds correctly for players who have opted out to be in Fresh Start Worlds. Mobile. Optimize the on-tap highlights to help with the frame rate dropping issues. And Steam tooltips will no longer be cut off on the right side of the screen. And PvP Rota has moved to period A. 539 US PvP, 548 Germany high risk PvP, 577 US free to play PvP, and 559 UK LMS competitive. And World 390 AUS LMS competitive has been deactivated with this Rota. PvP Arena is now using the max/med loadouts in the ranked and duels and tournaments this week. That is it for this week, guys. Thank you for bearing with all the stuttering today. It's not my day. And thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, later, guys.